Hey everybody, my name is Andy Webb and I'm here to help you today with how to implement group work that is brain based. The number one thing that people make the mistake of doing when they think they're doing a good job of having student engagement is using just at random group work, or where students constantly get to choose their own partners, which isn't a bad thing, but you don't want to do that all the time. What I do in my class is something I've picked up from someplace else is at the beginning of the semester, I have all of my students kind of take a very quick, small Google Forms survey, and I see which students have common interests, and I make that a group. So that's like your A day partner. Um, then I find students with different skill sets, so like stronger students with weaker students. Those are B groups. The C groups are going to be um, students with similar learning styles, so more visual students with other more visual students, and kind of going from there. The last thing I do is I will have like just random days where I will just number the kids off so that way they don't ever get in a routine. So, how do I use these different groups? I will literally yell out, like, all right, get with your A partners. And then everybody will break out and go into that group that they're used to working with. And so they know their A partners are this. If I see the activity that we're doing and I can see, like, hey, this would be better if they had kids with common interests working with each other. Then I'll say, all right, go with your B-Day partners. And we'll go right on down the line there as we figure out which kids work best where and what activity works best with which type of group. Doing this I found to be very useful. You end up skipping a lot less of just like friends talking with each other or getting two kids that can't work together. You have a very pointed brain-based group that is showing you just exactly how kids can benefit each other. The one thing I will also add to this is if you come have like a classroom where group work really struggles, it doesn't hurt to have roles. If you have some roles in your groups, though, I would say don't make your groups very big, not much more than two or three people, because when you have too many roles in the group, there's always that one role that really doesn't matter, and that kid decides to check out. So smaller groups, for me, it's really like more partners and groups. Maybe I'll go into three sometimes, depending on the kids. But I want to make sure that when I'm in groups, that all of my students are working together and actively involved.